Do you have things hanging around the house that are gathering dust? Let me show you how to photograph them and put them on the selling websites. My name is Audrey Nilsson, and I've been a commercial photographer for 40 years. Let me show you my lighting tricks. The reason you see me outside is I'm going to show you how to light using a pop-up light tent. There are so many light tents out on the market. They go for like $20 on. Mine is 36 by 24. I like a little larger light tent so I don't have to be worried about the seams getting in the photograph. And the reason I'm shooting outside is I'm using the sun as my light source. I always shoot backlight because it just gives dimension to products. Whether I'm shooting people, shooting products, or I'm shooting food, I will always backlight. And what I like to do is come out when the sun is like at 3 o'clock, so it gives a nice light source on the top and the back and the sides of my light tent. When shooting any product in a light tent, like I said, I always do backlight. So the sun's up about 3 o'clock, shining in the back and the top. And then I like to fill with an old broken mirror like this. I usually use a little clamp like that. If you don't have a clamp, just use something that will prop up a mirror and not fall. What this does is it fills in the front and adds some highlights. So I'm going to position the fill so it's out of the view of the photo, and I'm going to take the photo. I'm going to photograph this bracelet with the stone in it, and again I'm going to fill. You can see the difference that little bit of fill makes. And it's important to make sure that the product is square. If you're shooting it square on, make sure your lines are good. Again, I'm going to shoot different sides of this product. Here's a knife and cake cutter set I'm going to sell. And the silver looks good because it is filled with white. Silver is a mirror. So say I put something dark in front of it, that's what's reflecting. So you always have to reflect silver with white. I'll fill in the little shells and photograph that. When I'm shooting products like a ring, I always use this tacky wax. All it is a little tub of wax, and you use a very little teeny bit to put on the bottom shank of the ring. I'll never forget one time I was photographing 12 rings very close together, about a 3 by 4 inch space. And I was shooting it in a studio that did not have air conditioning. And you can just imagine what happened. The middle ring decided to let go, fall down, and then every other ring fell with it. I had to go home. I couldn't deal with it. It was too much. So anyway, that's how you get a little ring to set up nice and tall. And again, I'm going to fill these stones so they pop. And that's how you photograph a ring. If you're going to photograph crystal or any kind of glassware, it's usually best to shoot it on a black background because it really pops. So I'm going to show you the difference. and this is when it's shot on white. The contrast is not as nice as when it is photographed on black. I've inspired you to get a little light tent and photograph things that are hanging around your house so you can put some money in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, hit the little subscribe button below and I'll make more videos for you. Have a great day.